So let's start with the topic of tool consideration. So tool consideration means that what are the forces acting on the tool we have studied. So what these forces can do, what are the modeling things which we have missed, or what are the practical problems which can occur on my tool during the machining. So first is the problem of built up edge formation, that is short formed as BUE, built up edge formation. And this is the mass accumulation on tool rake surface. So this happens because of material recrystallization. So there is a huge amount of energy which is transferred to heat to chip. So that chip may liquefy or may get softened, and it may recrystallize, and that may lead it to stick back to the workpiece or the tool, the rake surface of the tool. So that is the problem. So this is highly strained lump of mass. So it is highly strained. That means it is having storing a lot of strain energy inside it, and that has been uh, accumulated on the rake surface of my tool. So it affects power consumption. The T is the temperature is greater than recrystallization temperature. The material softens, softening happens, and no strain hardening happens. And the strength of lumped mass is much greater than strength of workpiece. This is because it has been recrystallized, and that has been occurring, and there was no strain energy inside it, and all the energy has been gone into make it into does the strength increase in strength because of the heat treatment. So we know that we can do various types of heat treatment, and we can have we can increase the strength of my material. Now it can cause indentation on finished surface because the lump mass is on the tool, the rake surface of the tool. So that rake surface of the tool can again have some friction with the work surface, and that work surface may have some indentation, and that indentation is same as having a decreased surface finish. So as my alpha angle increases, that is as the rake surface angle increases, machining forces decrease till some extent, and as my feed rate decrease, machining forces decrease. So we want to decrease the machining force. And now let's see at the factors influencing build up edge formation. So first is the speed of machining. So as I increase the speed, the time to adhere on the tool decreases. So if I'm going to have my tool over here and my machining is happening, so if I'm going to move my tool fast, that means the chip which are getting out, they are having less time to stick back to the tool. That means the build up edge formation will reduce. Now let's look at the second factor, which is uncut chip thickness. So that is T1. If I am going to increase the T1 value, my forces are going to increase because we have the formula for T1 in which the the T1 was maybe appearing at the top. So we have the force FC value equation. So we anyway know that as my chip thickness increases, if I'm going to have a deeper cut, my force will increase, hence my power consumption will increase. That means my heat generation will also increase, and since I'm going to generate more heat, and that more heat is going to transfer to the chip, the chance of that chip to adhere back to the rake surface increases. That means build up edge formation increases. Now let's come to the third point, which is back rake angle. So the alpha is the back rake angle. If I'm going to decrease that back rake angle, the cutting force is going to increase, and the force increase, that means power increase, and heat generation increase. That means the build up edge formation also increases. Now let's come to the fourth factor, which is use of cutting fluids. So heat transfer done away from the chip is faster when we are going to use some coolant fluid or the cutting fluids. So the heat available to other, so the heat is less available to the chip, and it is mostly taken away by the fluid which is coming. That is the coolant fluid. So my less heat is available for chip to adhere back on the surface. So build up edge formation decreases. And the last is the heat expansion coefficient and the thermal gradient. So they will also they are also going to make a huge impact on my built up edge formation, but they are not directly studied already, as we have already known that how I am going to increase or decrease the rake angle and what will be the effect. We do not have a proper series of theories which will lead us that a higher or lower heat expansion coefficient is better for built up edge formation. So that's only a factor which we have known, but we have not done any modeling related to thermal expansion coefficient. So we'll stop over here. Thank you.